Do you know the difference between passive and active listening? Do you know which one is going to help you improve your listening faster? By the end of this video, you should have a clear idea. You can do this in a real conversation and you can even practice on your own. Are you guys ready to learn active listening? If so, then let's get into it. So, first, let's talk about the difference between passive and active listening. With passive listening, you're just letting the English wash over you. Maybe you have English music on in the background, but you're not really paying too much attention to it. You can pick up English this way, but it will be a lot slower. With active listening, you're focusing only on one song. Maybe you are pausing to check words that you haven't heard before, or maybe you are repeating to improve your pronunciation. It takes a lot more work, but you will see the benefits faster. Active listening is important to be involved in the conversation. You are listening closely. You may be repeating words for clarification. You could ask questions about what the speaker is saying, and you can even do active listening alone. So there's different ways that you can practice active listening when you're on your own. First, you're going to need to practice on getting set up. You need to find some time. Find yourself a quiet space. Don't have social media open and don't multitask. You really want to focus on the task at hand, which right now should be listening. Next, you need to choose suitable listening content. You need to find materials such as songs or a podcast, YouTube videos, TV shows, or movies. Make sure that whatever you do end up choosing that it's suitable for your level. You don't want to go too high or too low. You can choose something easier if you're going to be focusing on your pronunciation, or you can choose something a little more difficult if what you want to do is start to learn and pick up on new vocabulary or phrases. But just make sure that you don't go too much higher or lower than your level. I would also try something that you can listen to many times a day and something that's not going to bore you. Next, what you're going to want to do is plan out your activities. Listen for examples of a grammar topic that you have recently learned. Say, for example, something like present perfect tense. When you go through the listening, see if you can point out and write down as many examples of that grammar point as you can. Listen and write a summary down in your own words. By getting it down in your own words, it shows that you're able to comprehend what you're listening to, and this shows understanding. Write down new words. Try to aim for a list of at least 10, and if you don't know those words, try to guess the meaning. Then go back with a dictionary to find out how close you were or how far off you were, and make sure that you can get those new words and vocabulary into your head. When listening, try to write down words or phrases that you would like to use in your conversations. These don't even have to be new words or phrases. They can be something such as, we can agree to disagree, or back in the day. The point is to start getting a bank of words that you can put into your English conversation toolbox to be able to use when you get out there in real conversation situations. Listen to a podcast or video on a particular topic, say, for example, artificial intelligence, and then later see if you can go back and discuss that topic with a friend in English. You can also try something such as shadowing, which is going to be you listening and going line by line, repeating after you listen to what you've heard, or you can try to listen and repeat big chunks. And what you're doing with the shadowing is really focusing in, not necessarily on comprehension, but on your pronunciation and trying to really find and match yourself to the speaker that you hear when you're listening. You can also find a podcast that offers transcripts and then record yourself speaking it aloud. These are just a few of the things that you can try. And of course, there's so many different activities that you can try to improve your listening. The most important thing here is to be actively engaged with the listening activity. I hope this video helped you. If you got any good benefit out of it, I hope that you would share this with someone else that you think it would help. Also, if you're interested in learning any more listening with me, how about you check out this video that's popping up on the screen right now. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. See you.